Today we're talking about some people milking Stan Lee's Twitter account for a quick buck, for some pocket change to go to the corner and buy some cigarettes. Basically, if you guys don't know who Stan Lee is, he's the creator of like the Marvel universe. Created your Spider-Mans, created your Iron Mans, created your Thors, all that stuff. He's the creator of all that. You guys have probably seen a picture of him in your lifetime. I don't know. Depending on whether you did or not, it doesn't really matter. Basically, all you gotta know for this context is that he's a big celebrity. He's a big celebrity who's been dead for some years now, and his Twitter account got transformed into a memorial. So kind of like wholesome posts about things he did in his life, pictures of Stan Lee throughout his life, for all the fans of his still getting that like daily content even after he's dead. But recently, the people who took over and started running the Stan Lee account took a much more dark and deviant side to things, with them doing probably one of the most like disgraceful things you could do to anyone's fucking reputation, especially a dead guy who has no say in the matter. They started selling NFTs on his Twitter account. What is supposed to be a memorial, they just completely opened their cheeks and took a fat shit on this guy's whole reputation with this post. Take a look at this. From championing diversity to embracing new tech. You already know this is going to be AIDS if they're talking about championing diversity. But yeah, to embracing new tech, Stan was one step ahead of the curve. To honor his innovative spirit, Stan's first Indian hero... gotta make sure it's an Indian one, Chakra the Invincible, debuts in his own NFT, digital art, collection from 7:30, and then a whole bunch of times sign up for Chakraverse.io. They're selling NFTs. They're promoting NFTs on this dead guy's Twitter account. What could be a bigger fucking piss take on this guy's grave and reputation? I couldn't think of anything. In recent like internet lore, internet history, whatever you want to call it, there's nothing more disrespectful than this. The only thing I could think of as being on par as using a dead guy's Twitter account for selling NFTs is like taking a Raid Shadow Legends like a sponsorship to like promote some bullshit. That's the only thing that's like semi-comparable. And if you take a look at the rest of this Twitter account, it seems like the people running it were really staying truthful and faithful to like the original intent that it even says it's supposed to be doing in the bio, saying honoring Stan Lee's legacy. And they did that. It looks like they've been doing that for quite some time now. But that's probably that was probably the initial intent that these vultures wanted to hop on this opportunity for. Like this was their golden ticket. This was their plan. Like for 1 year, maybe even 2 years, we're gonna act like we're just like posting wholesome posts, smiling photos of Stan Lee here and there. But once we've been doing that for a while and people aren't really expecting it, we're gonna slide in slowly some sponsorship deals, slide in slowly some advertisements here and there, and we're gonna earn $1 off of this bullshit. Because you guys know, if you're semi-familiar with like the Hollywood, like Showtime, showbiz in industry, you know this shit is extremely common. This is probably one of the like the least, honestly, this is probably one of the least most like impactful ones that I've seen in recent memory and that I memorized. Like, especially in the music industry, this is insane how common it is and how detrimental it is to people's actual careers as well. Do you guys remember that one rapper XXXTentacion? I'll talk about him in a second, but the most recent one you guys are probably most familiar with is Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD died recently, and because of his death, apparently he had some unfinished work and an album that he was kind of working on, but it was nowhere near a finished product. But even though it wasn't a finished product, they still released his work. They still released an album even after his death. I got a stonewall opinion on this bullshit. That is incredibly morally fucked. And you know me, I don't like to preach about morals and ethics on this channel because that's really like grandstanding and pretty gay, I'm not gonna lie. To like constantly tell you guys this is wrong and this is right, because that's not even fun. Like, why would I want to do that? That's not fun to do. But Jesus Christ, I'm gonna take that stance on this and I'm gonna say this is morally fucked because that ruins someone's legacy. Like, I don't care. The only context in where that would be acceptable, where you drop someone's album, even if it's a finished album, you drop someone's album after their death, is that it says it in his goddamn will. That's the only acceptable thing, dude. I don't care if you got like confirmation from the dude's own mother. That's insane because that affects his discography of music for years to come, dude. And as I mentioned earlier, this guy XXXTentacion, if you guys are familiar with, when he died, dude, they were fucking like actual vultures to this motherfucker. They were picking every little goddamn skin pellet off this guy's body, off this guy's corpse the minute he died. They dropped like 3 or 4 albums of terrible, unreleased bullshit that this guy like concocted while he was living. Like, I swear to God, the type of shit that they were releasing on these albums after he was dead was the most unfinished product gay shit of mankind. I don't know why I said gay shit. It was like they just took any simple recording of this guy while he was alive and just put a rap beat behind it and sold it off for millions to earn a quick buck. There would be songs that are just 1 minute long with some Lil Pump repeated chorus bullshit. Like, what was that, Gucci Gang? It would literally be some Gucci Gang bullshit like that, of just repeating 2 lines over and over and over and over again, just behind some beat. It was the most unfinished and clearly unfinished bullshit, even with the first album that they dropped. Now, these motherfuckers dropped 2 more even after that, which completely ruins this guy's discography and tarnishes his career so greatly, because you're releasing shit that he didn't even give the okay of. Like, Jesus Christ, man, that's just so damaging for no reason. I'm completely fucking black-pilled with this bullshit on dead people and releasing things that they never want to release to the public or they gave the okay to. That's fucking terrible. But as you could expect, this got ratioed to all shit. The whole internet was coming together, raising their pitchforks, raising their online pitchforks, and protesting at this bullshit. Fucking vultures. Using Stan Lee's account to sell a fucking NFT. That really... just like saying that out loud again, that really is the most disrespect... that really is the most disrespectful shit you could think of, dude. A fucking NFT, dude. Really? It would have been, like, the only thing that would make it more disrespectful and more of a piss take and more of like just shitting on this guy's grave if it was one of those chimpanzee monkey motherfucker NFTs. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? If it was just one of those pictures as opposed to like this Indian fucking dude, it would be so fucking worse. Close the fucking account or make it a memorial, but stop fucking using it to shill. Ghouls. All of them. But, you know, this is how Hollywood works. This is how the showbiz works. If you die and if you still got some cash to your name, whether you're dead or not, people are gonna fucking leech off you. It's like there's no ethics. There's no fucking ethics in business practices, especially in goddamn Hollywood. Don't even think about it. And this is why being a YouTuber is so goddamn good. Everybody loves to bitch and moan. Everybody loves to complain about YouTube nowadays. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not gonna get this motherfucking shit. When you're a big YouTuber, you don't gotta worry about anybody, any big label who you're signed to, or any like company, or like some parent company who you're working under when you're into showbiz or in the Hollywood industry. You don't got to worry about any of that with YouTube. It's just you talking shit into a camera and throwing it up on the platform, throwing it up on the website. The only people you got to kneel to is little mommy Susan, and she is a little bit of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. But goddamn, in comparison to this, in comparison to Hollywood business, this is a fucking dream. So all you guys out there, whenever you hear YouTubers saying, you know, YouTube, it's not a good decision, you guys don't want to be YouTubers, just know, they're full of shit. Being a YouTuber is the best goddamn thing of all goddamn time. So all of you guys, be YouTubers. That, in conclusion, be a YouTuber. Don't be a little gay boy in the Hollywood industry, because you'll get pissed on. Your grave will get shit on.